Hello, this is Mindy from The Weekend Gardener, and today I'm going to show you a few techniques that you can utilize that will help you take care of your plants while you're on vacation. Now, one technique that you can utilize is you can hire someone to come in and be a plant setter and can also take care of your pets. But some people don't like that invasion of privacy. One of the techniques that I'm going to discuss is a technique that we discussed earlier in a video called DIY water globes. Now, in that video, I demonstrated how to make a water globe for the garden space, but you can also use this same technique and apply the water globe technique to your house plants. Another technique that you can utilize is you can actually create your own greenhouse space. Now, you can put your plants in the bathtub, fill it with water. If you have a shower curtain or a shower door, close that and then close the door. Now, you don't want to fill the bathtub with water. You want a good inch to an inch and a half of water. Now, that technique is excellent if you have very large plants like palms, plants that you can't take care of in any other type of technique. That technique is also good if you have a bunch of little plants. But if you just have a few little plants, you can actually just use that same technique, but fill the sink with some water. Now, if you have a plant about this size, the third technique that I would like to discuss is creating your own greenhouse. Now, what you simply need to do, if you have your pot, if you have your plant in a decorative pot, you will need to remove it as long as it is in another container. Don't pull the plant out if it was simply planted into this container. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to place the plant in this container. Now, it doesn't have to be this deep. And actually, for this plant, it's actually a little too big, and I could fit several plants into this container at one time. But just for demonstration, if you don't have a container like this, you can actually use a deep saucer or a mixing bowl. Now, what you're going to do is you're actually going to go ahead and water your plants until you begin to see water coming out of the drainage holes. You are then going to add about a half an inch to an inch of water. Now, this depends on the time of year you're not going to be around, how long you're going to be away from the plants. If you're going to be away for a month, as an example, you're going to need to add more water. If you're only going to be gone for about a week or so, then you can add a little bit less water. The next thing that you're going to do is you're actually going to put this in a clear plastic bag. Now, don't use black plastic. And the reason being is the plant still needs light. But have said that, do not place your plant in direct sunlight, because what will happen is the plant will actually cook in this clear plastic bag. So put it in an area that you have your window covered with a curtain where just a little bit of sunlight comes through so that photosynthesis can still occur. Then what you're going to do is you're going to tie the bag off. Now, you're going to try to make sure that this bag doesn't touch the plant like this one is. And if I rotated the bag so that the bottom was underneath this container, it would give it more height. So this year, don't fret over your plants when you're going on vacation, and try a few of these techniques. This has been Mindy from The Weekend Gardener.